this morning, as Andrew has said earlier, I have a guest in the studio. Let me let you know that we're having two guests today. But this first person here this morning is a big man, a big figure. And then, you know, I am sure that many people are familiar with him, especially those that have been in this state for a while now, and you're conversant with the world of the pharmacist, you would have known him. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about the CEO of Transatlantic Holistic Pharmacy, and that is Dr. Ade Olutola Shubandi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. What an incredible introduction. And, you make me feel rich.
No. Words does not make you rich. It can only reach your inner man, you know. Yeah. So I take that as a compliment. Thank you. Okay, this morning we want to talk about the medical outreach coming up to mark the 20th coronation anniversary of the Paramount ruler, Lucky of Igboland, and I know you were part of the program. So before we now talk about the lineup for the medical outreach, can you just tell me some few things you know about the Paramount ruler?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll try to make this. That's a very tough question and very easy at the same time.
Okay.
I just feel so fortunate and so privileged, you know, to know this incredible man. I'm not one to give credit, you know, where it's not due, because I've worked hard all my life. But Kabezi shares my passion for helping people, the needy. This man truly cares about the people of this city, the state, and the country. And I think he's one that just about every Nigerian should try to emulate, you know, from what I know about him. Yes.
Okay, one of the achievements of the Alaki that I know is that he loves his people to be in good health. He loves the youths, and he upholds the cultural values and so many other things. But now that let's just trim it down to the health aspects. You know, this, I want to believe that this is one of the reasons that propels the medical outreach.
Yes.
That it's, I know that is part of the programs lined up for the coronation anniversary.
Yes.
So now that is where we come to you. Yes. How long have you been organizing medical outreach for this kind of occasion?
Well, I started my pharmacy about 5 years ago. And right away, being that we are located right next to the palace in
Okay.
we, you know, just was a natural thing to support any activity that KBC is doing. So we would show our support during Lishabi Festival and during its coronation anniversary. So by the second year, we became a regular at all these two functions. And sometimes I'd even go into the palace and decide to screen all staff inside the palace because they're the ones that help keep our KBC, you know, safe and healthy. So I check, you know, for their health. And so we developed that relationship. And so I think KBC has realized that when it gives me an assignment, I don't think about the money factor first. I worry about getting a quality job done.
Okay.
And then I believe
but
when
you
KBC supports
you still get paid for it.
Oh, definitely. You know,
okay.
yeah, he pays me, but it's just wonderful to be able to spend so much money, you know, to be able to do this for the community. And I think this year, FMC was supposed to do the program, you know, that because we'll be screened about 2,000 people.
Okay.
But I'm sure many of our high chiefs must have been surprised that KBC said, no, I want Dr. Shubandi and Transatlantic, because he knows I'm passionate about consultation and I know how to solve.
Okay, talking about attending to 2,000 people. So the medical outreach will last for how many days?
2 days.
Just 2 days, and you feel you'll be able to attend to the 2,000?
Well, fortunately, there are some folks coming over from, from my home away from home.
Oh.
My home is Nigeria, but my other home, where I spent 44 years, is in the U.S.
Okay.
So there are some groups coming
from
to show
the
their
U.S.
support from the U.S.
Okay.
So they'll be helping out, but we'll be doing our thing at the Centenary Hall. I've got 2 deans of pharmacy school coming. Dean Adeyemi from Leeds City University,
In Ibadan.
Ibadan. And I always try to bring students along so that they're the future pharmacy students. They'll be coming from Ibadan one day on Monday, because it's 17th November and 18th. So
17 and 18.
and
That's
18th.
Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday,
Okay.
yes. And the second day, I will be having Dean Kazim of Olabisi Olabisi University Pharmacy School with 2 students. And then my brother has agreed to also speak. He retired after maybe almost 4 decades teaching at Mapoli. Sheikh Shobandi, very, very popular with students, now retired. He's a glaucoma patient, so I think, and he's a natural speaker. So when he speaks about glaucoma, and he lost much vision.
Okay.
I suffer from glaucoma. We inherited all kinds of wonderful things from our mother, but glaucoma is the tough one. And so we want to be able to speak to the public about visual disabilities.
Okay.
Fortunately, as a patient and a practitioner, a healthcare practitioner, I can solve a lot of problems, visual problems,
okay.
and saving people a lot of
So
money.
is it safe to call you an optician then?
Oh, I wouldn't call myself that,
An
but I just
optician.
like
But
saving
you-
people money
you
and
know about it.
sharing knowledge. By the way, I observed something. A lot of Nigerian drivers, taxi drivers, and people driving, please, I want to encourage everyone out there. Please try, if you have a driver, that drives you around, drives your family around, please invest in having them get their eyes checked. All they need to do, at the very least, have them have what we call an intraocular pressure checked, right? When we know the value of the intraocular pressure, it's a major a factor in in telling if somebody has glaucoma, because if you don't catch it early, it kills the optic nerve, and when the optic nerve is gone, if they say 80% of the optic nerve in one eye is gone, it's gone forever. There's nothing to be done. So you just have to preserve the other 20, with eye drops, and KBC pays for surgery. So we're getting insurance in, I want the people in our community to plug in Ake, Itoko, KC, all these wonderful people that don't have a lot of money. So we're putting them together in an association, 30 and above, so they can key into this, because you government workers, you all have insurances.
We have insurance, so we are not allowed to come. That's what you're trying to say.
No, you can call. No, you're allowed to come.
No problem. No problem. I got you.
No, you can allow, I just want to make sure those who don't have insurance come,
They should come.
so that because there'll be some insurance plans, they're signing people up.
Let's use our insurance. Okay, I understand.
We'll offer you better insurance.
Okay, now, talking about the visual pain, you've been talking about a lot of things that has to do with eyes. Does that mean that the outreach is going to be only for those that have visual impairment, or what? Is it general, or how will it go?
This is how we do it. When I started working with KBC, he connected me with a group called Electa Eye Foundation, headed by the Honorable Dr. Ajayi, a dear friend of KBC. They're based out in Erua and Ibadan. And so they do the, eye care part of it. And we focus on everything else, malaria, typhoid, diabetes.
Okay, so it's a
hypertension.
general medical check that will go on, but there will be specific attention for the eyes, right? Is that what you're saying?
We have those. We collaborate,
Okay.
right? We close collaboration, So it's not a one person know it all. They tell us what's going on, and
so
then
that people, we will now need to specify the kind of people that are expected. That, okay,
everybody.
If you have this kind of ailment, you're not supposed to be there.
No,
or everyone should come.
Everybody.
With whatever sickness they
everybody.
feel they're going through. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, but we just have a section. The Electa group, we work collaboratively.
Okay.
So, like if they see somebody with a IOP, intraocular pressure of 30s or something, they will say, Dr. Shubandi, well, what do you think we should use? What kind of eye drop? So we collaborate. So.
Okay, so this is coming up on the 17th and 18th.
Monday and Tuesday.
Time?
That's correct. Yeah. So we try to start at 8. We'll be all set up by 8. There'll be a lot of people.
I know this is not the first of its kind, but so far you've been conducting this. How can you really say that, okay, the program has been?
Oh my goodness. It's an experience, because and it's a unique experience, because normally when you go for this, health clinics, it's disorganized sometimes because everybody wants to be taken care first. So one of the first things I try to do is create an environment, that just calms everybody down. And fortunately, people have respect for me a little bit. They know that I'm not trying to help them because I want to get rich. So, and they know that's how KBC feels about the whole thing. Plus, we play Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey's music. So that's always going on softly in the background. So it's the kind of music that always...
Why Chief Ebenezer Obey's music?
Well, I'm not just being partial because it's more like he's my father.
Okay.
I grew up as twins with his first son.
Okay.
We did everything together. Went to
because
America
you feel
together.
that his song will calm people down.
Ebenezer Obey's
There's no way you will
music...
listen to Ebenezer Obey's song and you won't be calm.
I hope, thank God, thank God you're a fan.
No, I'm not that.
Yeah, no, you got it. That is it. Anytime your mind is a little bit disturbed, just play a little bit of Ebenezer Obey music.
Okay.
And everything is fine.
All right, let's talk about, you said from 30 to which year? 30-year-old. No. I think no. I'm saying we are trying to have people enrolled. Okay.
But for them to qualify for one of the best coverages, they have to be in sort of an association consisting of at least 30 people. No, but the ages can be normally from. No, you can just bring anybody. There's no age restriction.
Okay.
If it's not something we can handle right there on site, definitely, we refer straight to FMC.
Okay, talking about belonging to a group of 30.
Yes.
How do you intend to do that? I don't.
Yes, I'll explain.
Okay.
What I noticed is KBC and his chiefs have been the one, just trying to help these people.
Okay.
So after the last Lishabi festival, I went to KBC and I said to him, through you and this effort, we're able to save so many lives. But I think we should be doing this more often, like every month, so that there can be better follow-up. Because once you diagnose this patient with diabetes or severe, hypertension, then you give them enough for a month. If we're lucky, they take it for 2 months and then they stop because they barely have money to eat, then to start paying for medications. I had one case not too long ago, Mr. Musiliu, very, very nice guy. I knew him just as I was starting the pharmacy. This guy had a blood sugar level of 580. The normal range is supposed to be from 70 to 120 or 70 to 130. So you wouldn't believe it, with 2 drugs alone, we were able to bring it down from 580 to about 173.
Okay.
But the way to get Mr. Musiliu to come to the pharmacy so we can know the level of his blood sugar, we have to tell him to come and get 2,000 naira for food. You know, so these are the things Kabisi and we're passionate about Nigerians.
Okay.
You know.
Now, I just want you to break it down now. The illnesses that would be treated, like maybe ranging from malaria to high blood pressure, or I just want you to break it down so that people that have such, they will know that, okay, they have to be there.
Definitely. Again, out of the different HMOs, you know, that I've been speaking with, since I discovered this NHIA program, this wonderful federal program, highly cost effective, I'm leaning very much towards
the state
Farmeron.
has it.
Say that again?
States
that's correct, yeah. You know, that's why a lot of civil servants are covered. But what I like about the Farmeron program, and I'm advertising, you know, them for free. They're going to pay you guys.
I know you are the one to pay. You are the one on here mentioning that.
Okay, I'll tell them.
So you are the one to pay.
Yeah, no, but I'm just, you know, their program is ideal, you know, for people, because what they want is you have to be in a group with at least 30 people, you know, so that helps us cover all these poor people in the Ake area. You know, those people selling atta and selling tomatoes, you know, just getting by, you know, people that KBC has been having to, you know, fill in to help, you know, just try to keep alive. So that's going to help cover them. And also, we're in Ibeyi. That's where my late father is from. It was the late area. So we're doing the same thing to make sure the widows are covered. I'm the husband to all widows in Ibeyi land. They just gave me that title.
So you are saying that whatever sickness that you have or people have, they should just come.
Everything. You know, chronic illnesses, because some plans, exactly, some plans will not pay for chronic illnesses. Right. And by the way, I'm going to really get involved so we can, these insurance plans, it's an American model. You know, being transplanted to Nigeria. It's brilliant, but the execution is poor because all the funding and everything else is concentrated in the hospitals and clinics, because I guess they say they have pharmacies in those places, but those pharmacies don't have capacity to fill enough prescriptions, and refills, you know, for those with chronic illnesses brings a lot of traffic into places like FMC. So if you have somebody in Kobakwe, accident victim, they don't have much time to get to the emergency room, and you know, if somebody trying to get a refill for metformin, you know, may cause, you know, it's too congested. So we need to spread that responsibility around two community pharmacies. You know, so I'm going to be calling for a once-a-year summit for medical doctors, pharmacists, and nurses to bring better understanding, you know, because I don't think such exists.
All right, because of our time, I just have to wrap up in the next 1 minute. Talking about this outreach, I want you to hammer it again, say it again. The days that is going to come up, the time the people are expected to be there, and the kind of people that can come there.
Yes, it's open to everybody, really. We're Egba people, we don't discriminate, you know, so this is a Nigerian thing. And people of all age group, you know, are invited. Obviously, adults, you know, they tend to have medical illnesses, you know, compared to, the younger ones. You know, so it's free to everyone.
Okay, now let's talk about time for each day. You already said it's from 8 a.m. to what time?
Normally we're supposed to be done about 5, but you know, we'll stay until after 6, and then, you know,
so people can come between 8 and 6.
Yeah, let's say, you know, African time, you know, people can say 6 will be 7. No, let's say between 8 and 4. Between 8 and 3 or 4. Yeah.
Okay, now before we.
Oh, by the way, if we're not able to take care of everybody one day, We'll
Come
schedule
the
them
next
for the
day.
next day.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we go, can you just tell us some of the achievements of the past outreach?
Oh, it's been incredible because this is when many people find out for the first time that they're diabetic or that they have very severe, hypertension. The normal blood pressure, for example, is 120 for systolic over 80. We've seen 220 for systolic. That's somebody about to die of, from stroke or something. And then, of course, I talked about Mr. Musilio. Diabetes, normal range.
Impacts of the outreach.
Exactly, we've saved so many lives.
Okay.
Yeah, and we kept a lot of people from, congesting hospitals. Yes.
All right. I just have to appreciate you for coming. Thank you for featuring on the show. And I know that people have heard. You expect more than 2,000. This one that you're saying 2,000, I know there will be more than 2,000 with this one that you're coming today.
Yeah, they should come to, just come for the environment. Yeah,
okay.
we have to celebrate this man. By the way, I made Kabiyesi a promise that I hope I can keep. The third day, Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey will be performing along with Tolu Obey. And I boasted to Kabiyesi that I may be on stage.
You will pay.
I said, no, hey, believe me, you and I.
We are wrapping up the show now.
We are one. So if I don't pay, you pay for me. The other will pay for me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for coming on the show, Sam.
It's always
and I'm
good.
sure that my people at home, you've heard it all. Please make it a date on Monday, 17th and Tuesday, 18th from 8